Okay, hi guys and welcome to the show, and this is the Breitling Transocean Day Date. Now I'm about to wrap it up to send it back to good old Saltzman's. Massive thank you for allowing me to borrow their watch. But before I send this back, I thought just for a laugh I would put it side by side to my little Tissot. No, sorry, my little, I keep doing that. The Timex. Wow, look at that. Look at that. So this Timex, yes, I got it right. Yay! This is from 1963 and it's 34 millimeters, fits me perfectly. This is from 2000, the very height or pinnacle of the big watch trend. What was it, mid 2000, 2007, 2010, something like that, and that's 43 millimeters. Just look at how men's wristwatches have changed. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the Day Date. Many agreed it was too big. It's a shame. I think 38, like I said in the video, I think 38 would have been absolutely bang on. But yeah, it makes me appreciate the bargains you can get, like this $30 little vintage Timex. Anyway, guys, let's roll the intro and get on with the show. Hi guys and welcome to the show. Today a little bit of everything. Now before I get into this video, you will notice this incessant tapping sound in the background. I do apologize. Unfortunately, it's raining like cats and dogs outside, and when it does, the rain taps on my air conditioner, which is behind the camera. So there's nothing I can do about that, although it is my favorite type of weather, and I'm not being sarcastic, I genuinely mean it. The downside is that we have this annoying sound, but anyway, we will carry on regardless, as we always do. First of all, I've got to share with you my latest acquisition. Actually, what am I talking about? I've got to do wristwatch check. I'm wearing my little vintage Omega Seamaster, the baby blue. I still haven't come up with a better name for it, but the baby blue. Named after that beautiful second hand. Still very much in the honeymoon phase with this one. A ton of personality, very lovable. On top of that, it's keeping fantastic time, so I'm very, very relieved because you guys know I'm a little bit how should I say, cautious when it comes to 70s Omega. Now, before I forget, I've got to do a giveaway for last week's Seiko Saturday. Now the winner was David. Not sure if you can see that. There it is. So this is David's shot. Really nice composition. The cocktail time at cocktail time. I mean, just how fantastic is that? Your prize is the Casio Duro. I will be sending it on the Bond NATO, as well as another Corsair model, the Metal Earth. These are fantastic. I did assemble one of these. They're a little bit trickier than I thought, but really cool little objet d'art to brighten up your desk or your war room if you have one, or your man cave, or whatever you call it. So David, the email is in the description, as it always is. So email me and I will get that prize off to you as soon as I can. Now, of course, tomorrow, actually, if this video is going up, I'm not even going to attempt to try and keep track of when this video is going up. But anyway, tomorrow will be Saturday. I'm recording this on Friday. So guys, do get your entries in. I will be giving more prizes away in the coming weeks, more watches, more goodies. So just stay tuned and keep posting those fantastic Seiko Saturdays, hashtag Seiko Saturdays in the main group as well, and on Instagram. So let's get on now with the unboxing, and then we'll come back and I'll discuss my kind of motivations, my logic behind this particular choice. And here we are with another unboxing. Now the UPS box is so huge, it's a bit tricky to maneuver. I will try my best. I'm using old Leaky. If you guys remember, I had temporarily lost this. This is my favorite little knife. I do adore the Kershaw Leak. I think it's one of these. Yeah, it's got one of these pull to open tabs here, so we might not even need old Leaky. A package within a package. So dear old Leaky will be useful after all. Let's make an incision here. Right, no markings on the box. A bit of a mystery. Oh, I made a terrible mess. Let's just check the documentation. Look at that, I've got a nice thank you card. Isn't that nice? Thank you for your business. A little information and a business card. Very cool. Right, we'll put that to one side. So, the moment of truth. Oh, extremely excited. Let's, okay, let's open this. Another box. I did buy it without box and papers, but that's fine because I got a really good deal. That's providing it is what it is. Drum roll, please. Da, 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 da. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's a Tudor Tiger. It's a Tudor Tiger. And, oh, look at that. Look at the size. It's a lot smaller than I expected, which is a good thing. So let's unwrap it. It's got a bit of plastic. Let's see how I get this off. A bit tricky with gloves on, but, oh, look at the clasp. Great condition. Probably gonna wear it on a not a bracelet, sorry, it's on a bracelet. What am I talking about? I got a leather racing band. Oh, look at that dial. Oh, very inspired by my good friend Justin, if you're watching your purchase. Okay, there we go. This plastic is up. Oh, look at that. Silver dial. So very much inspired by some of my favorite references of Rolex Daytonas. I really do prefer the older Rolex Daytona. Oh, look at that. Got a triple lock crown, I think. And crown guards. Beautiful steel bezel. Excellent condition. Look at those subdials. Oh, gorgeous. Look at that. Alright, let's wind her up. So we've got a screw down crown. Oh, threads very nicely. Nice. And off she goes. You can see the sub-seconds there. She's going. Off she goes. Now, how's the polishing? It looks beautiful. Really sharp edges. Look at those edges. Very nice. Chuffed with the polishing. Yeah, it looks kosher to me. It looks pucker. Look at that. Crisp. Oh, gorgeous. And all the text here. None of the ink has come out, so very good condition. Ooh, it's quite thick, but you know, I think I'm pretty sure it's the Valjoux 7750. Oh, let's pop it on the wrist. Get my gloves caught there. Gonna have to resize it, but oh, look at that! Look at that! It's got that Daytona feel, but yet very much its own thing. The Tiger, that written in red, a bit like the 6265, the big red. Actually, let me just get my iPad in here. So there we go. That's my inspiration, and you can see the similarity. Obviously, it has the Valjoux layout rather than the V-shaped. But I mean, to me, I mean, how much do these go for? About 40, 50 grand or something ridiculous? No, I'm a Tudor fan. And this really was, chuffed with that. Let's just give it a really good wind, and then let's start the chronograph. Everything does line up nicely. Look at the little battens. Oh, and Oh, I love the scales round the outside of the dial. Very, very nice. Let's start the chronograph. Oh, we got screw down pushers. Very cool. Very cool. Look at that. Look how flush they are when they're unscrewed. Very cool. Right, let's start the pusher. There it goes. There it goes. Ooh, I'm chuffed to bits with that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Love it. So we got minutes, I presume, at the top. I'll find out all the nitty gritty for the review. Love the batons. So we're coming up to a minute. We'll see that sub-dial at the top. Click over. Love that little dash of red with tiger. The tiger. Don't have to name this one. Oh, and it clicks over crisply. Very nice indeed. Right, let's reset the sub-dials. There we go, nice. Let's so I'm still giving it a wind. Let's check the date. Yeah. Yep. Crisp date, very nice. And then set the time. So it's hackable. I'm guessing it's the value. Oh, are the hands blacked out? They are. Wow, look at that. So what is the time? That's about 11. Let's cycle through and make sure the date change if we're on AM or PM. Look at the applied Tudor logo, very nice. Yep, okay, so now we're in AM, so I'm gonna, what time is it? It's coming up to 11:30. There we go. I set the date to, I don't even know what the date is actually. I think it's, what is it? Let me check on the Mudman. It is the 31st. Is it the 31st? It's the 31st. Okay. Boom. There we go. Screw it back in. Oh, I'm chuffed to bits. I am over the moon. Over the moon. I just got to give it 24 hours. See how it keeps time. And yeah, look at that. Look at those lugs. Drilled lug holes as well. My little Tudor. Look at that. Fantastic. Okay, guys, let's take it back to the studio. So as you can see, this is the Rolex Daytona. I think it's the 6265. Yeah, 6265. Gorgeous. Now, unfortunately, these are very, very expensive. Now, what I wanted to discuss today was the logic behind me purchasing this watch. I've got to say, it's keeping time very, very well. It's spot on. I really am pleased with it. I'm going to give it another 24 hours to see how it really how it keeps time, but I'm extremely satisfied with its condition. It has the charm and the feel of that Daytona without the price tag. Also, I've got to be honest, the newer Daytonas, and I have a ton of friends who own them. It's not like I haven't experienced the newer Daytonas. They just don't do it for me. I can't really explain it that well. It's just the feel that this has, and I suspected it would have that feeling when I was, you know, shopping around. Now the Explorer, the Rolex Explorer, is still very much my medium-term grail goal. The Lange, of course, is way off in the distance, but that hasn't changed. I just thought, especially with the models like this that are discontinued, they're not a bad investment. I'm not non-investment. You're not going to lose tremendous amount of money on this. I got such a deal on this. I just couldn't say no. It's going to put off my Rolex Explorer for a little while. I want to have fun. I want to have the experience of wearing this, maybe get it out of my system. And in part, it was inspired by this year's Baselworld, the 2017, if you're watching this way in the future, the Baselworld release. When I did my top 10, a lot of you were like, no Tudors in the top 10. Well, it's only a top 10. Had it been a top 20, there would have definitely been one or two Tudors in there. There was also not that terrific Tissot chronograph that's actually been on my mind, and that's why I got the wristwatch check confused the other day. I've been obsessed with Tissot recently. But anyway, that's a whole nother video. Yeah, the Tudor, the new Black Bay chronograph, and yeah, it's fantastic. A column wheel, vertical clutch, joined by the NYPD. Hello guys. Yeah, a column wheel, vertical clutch, in-house chronograph, absolutely fantastic. I think it's a really cool thing, and it's very exciting. I'm not sure about a chronograph with the snowflake hands. I wish Tudor would have maybe, instead of pushing the Black Bay line so hard, maybe I had to look at their other, you know, the Monacos, the Fast Right. Maybe it's time for a different line of their watches to shine. The Black Bay undoubtedly is part of the reason that Tudor's really, you know, it's propelled Tudor back into the, not the mainstream, but more into the zeitgeist of the watch collecting world, especially with enthusiasts. It's becoming the Tudor, you know, it's doing wonders for Tudor. Nobody can deny it. While I love the new chronograph and I think it's very exciting stuff, I would have loved to see them maybe put the new in-house or relaunch the Tiger, you know. I would have loved that. I think the Tiger, to me, embodies that mid-century, that the new, has more Newman, you know, Paul Newman spirit than you know, the newer Daytonas. Okay, I'm probably going to catch a lot of flack for that, but honestly, guys, just look at that. Yeah, the dial layout is different, but the size, the case, even has the drilled lug holes. It just feels like the older Daytonas, okay? So that's why, in part, I wasn't mad about the new Tudors. You know, definitely my top 20, like I said in the comments, definitely my top 20. There's a whole bunch of great releases. There was a really cool chronograph, Porsche design with a very ingenious way of doing the lugs. Not the lugs, sorry, the pushers. The Captain Cook from Rado, or Rado, however you want to pronounce it. That was really cool. You know, and the Tissot chronograph. They would have all been in top 15, top 20 easily. So having seen those releases, it kind of reminded me of the Tiger, and that's why I went for it. Also, I just happened to see this fantastic deal. So I hope that kind of makes sense. Stay tuned for the full review. I will be reviewing this. And that kind of leads me on to my final point. I wanted to address a few developments with the channel. Now guys, this weekend there will be no videos. I'm restructuring slightly the schedule of my uploads. I'm going to concentrate on putting all my videos during the week because I'm working on something very, very exciting that is going to be really big for the channel. But most importantly, it's going to be beneficial to you guys. The patrons of the channel already kind of know what's coming. Let's just say this summer is going to be absolutely incredible. A lot of really great stuff happening that I'm working with a team. I'm not going to say too much, but I finally found a really great team of like-minded individuals that have the same vision, that want to see the best for you guys, the best for the channel, and it's the next logical step for the Urban Gentry. So I'm going to be working on that during the weekends, but the uploads will stay the same during the week. I just need to kind of manage my time a bit better, and also I really want to spend a solid Sunday, every Sunday, responding to your emails, because I'm getting hundreds of emails every day, and it's well, first of all, it's bad manners not to reply to you, so I already have to deal with that. But most importantly, I want to reply and engage with as many of you as possible, because I mean, if you've been around since the beginning, you will remember, even on my earliest videos, I responded to every single comment. It's very difficult to do that now. Just the sheer amount of engagement, it's fantastic, and I'm very, very thankful, especially to you guys. You guys, your support has been fantastic. I could not do it without you. So keep watching. I need to manage my time so I can give as much back to you guys as possible. It really is important to me to be a part of the community, to engage, keep my ear to the ground, keep in contact with as many of you as possible. So my priority really is now to up the quality, make sure that the videos during the week are as good as they can be, and to respond and engage with as many of you out there as possible, because you guys are the most important thing to me, and I could not do this without you. So very, very exciting time. I'm extremely optimistic about the future. Just so much to learn. There's never a dull second with watches. I'm constantly bombarded. You know, I've been looking at Longines, the famous 13ZN on eBay, frightfully expensive. Also, what else have I been looking at? Oh, Universal Genève chronographs. I so nearly bought one, and then I went with the Tiger in the end. It's a little bit more sporty. Don't get me wrong, I adore the Universal Genève chronographs. It's just a bit tricky. I keep finding ones that the dials have been touched up too much or refurbished too much. It's tricky to find a really, you know, mint, absolutely pristine, untouched one. So I'm very excited. A lot more to come. We got some brands, thanks to you guys. I did a video, I think it was a couple of weeks or a month ago now, where I asked what brands you guys would like to see reviewed, and I asked you guys to reach out to these companies, to email them, to pester them politely, diplomatically of course, and there was a huge response. 3 brands actually got back to me purely from your guys doing, so I was very, very thankful about that. So we've got some new brands, Swiss, quite prestigious brands that I'm in talks with about reviewing their watches, and they're open to lending watches in, which is fantastic. So guys, if you want to see watches reviewed, please pester the brands, tell them about the channel, tell them about our fantastic community. Like I said, I'm very optimistic. There's so much to come in the next couple of months. Anyway, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I don't want to rabbit on too much. So I'm just going to leave it there. Please don't forget to add your thoughts, queries, comments, opinions, all the rest of it. Don't forget to follow me on the new Urban Gentry Instagram. I think that's about it. But yeah, I will catch you hopefully Monday. I'm not quite sure about the new schedule. I will work it out, so stay tuned. But yeah, next week I'll be back. Thank you very, very much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it and found it useful. And as always, guys, I will catch you in the next one. Okay, ciao.